Hey everybody, welcome back to Tharsis. My name is Baer. They got some strategies up here in the corner now. I appreciate this. They're starting to realize maybe people want to boost up their win percentage a bit from, you know, like 2% to maybe 5 or 6. Let's see if maybe I can get a little closer to that today. I think I'm going to roll with the standard crew again this time. I haven't really gotten a proper full victory yet, so I think I owe it to these guys to at least give it a shot.
We have prepared for any disaster.
Yes, we have. Yes, indeed we have. But now at least we're a little better prepared. We got a little bit of experience under our belt. That's maybe going to make the difference a couple of times here. We'll find out. Health's looking pretty good overall, I'd say. We've got Kayla being the only one that's really of any concern down here at 2 health. -1 health, I'll clearly probably want to get rid of that one pretty soon here now. And dice are looking pretty good, too. Well, not good at all, really, but not terrible. And pretty well spread out, so decent start. I think we send Pakal into Medbay to start off with here. We do have a Void die, unfortunately, in turn 1, which isn't normal. I feel like they tend to start us off with Stasis just to sort of take it easy on you in the beginning, but I guess we're, we've upgraded to big boy pants status now, right? Now that we've managed to, you know, play a couple times and not win at all ever. Good job, me. But this is good. Decent start here. Let's see if I can get some health recovery maybe, or even a 5 for the ship. That sounds even better. Yeah, that's probably 2 health or 1 ship. At the moment, 1 ship definitely the way to go. Great starting roll there from Pakal. I'm loving it. Let's go with, I like the standard play that we got going on right here. We're going to send Specialist in first, and then we're going to follow that up with Kayla, and then the, ooh, you know, I'm going to bank that for a second here. Follow that up with Kayla, and then with the Captain to be able to potentially get the health recovery with Kayla, and the dice recovery with the Captain immediately after that. The 3 and the 9, I guess, can all just go into the repair. There's not really anything that I particularly need her here. Her stress is not that bad. I love having sedatives down here, by the way. I just realized that. That's going to be really nice. But ideally, we'd be able to just clear this thing out completely, and then we'll have all 3 people down here in the operations room. Shouldn't be too bad. Deploy here again. Only 3 dice, or sorry, only 2 dice on the Captain, I believe, is what we're looking at. There's a stasis on the 3. All right, really close here. I don't think I'm going to re-roll the 4. I think that'd be a little silly. Although, okay, that's like the 1/3 chance that we get the 5 or the 6 there. And if it rolls and gets stasis, there's very little risk in rolling this. And I don't think it really matters too much if it ends up being like a 1 or a 2. Because I'm pretty sure I can just let Jean come in here and roll for it anyway. Although, if I put all of these in as they stand right now, then I only need 1 more for repair, which would mean literally any die Jean rolls would get us the full repair. I think I'm going to risk it, yeah. Give it a shot. Okay, not quite there. But I think we will commit both of these to here, as well as the 6. Make it easy on Jean. So we got 2 dice, so we are looking to get 2 or higher and a 6. And that's not going to quite do it. Ooh, I might roll them both again. Even if I get Snake Eyes, I can fully repair this, and we don't really risk anything by doing it, so I think I'm going to go for it. Big money, come on, there it is, nice! Gorgeous, okay. Doesn't really matter which way we do it. Excellent. That was a terrific start. Really good stuff there. No research points, unfortunately. Not really anything else either, but yeah, what are you gonna do, right? Wow. Minus 30% stress for all crew. When does that ever show up? That would be wonderful in a lot of different circumstances. Right now, I sort of don't even necessarily want it, but having 0 stress next week could be amazing. This could set us up really well for the rest of the trip. If I just keep stress extremely low, that might... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go that route. That sounds pretty awesome. And let's give Jean some dice as well. Give us the potential to get more dice for the entire crew. Sounds good. Very good start here. I like this. Ooh, yeah, the system failure in operations. Okay, definitely not the worst thing I could see. In fact... Oh, man. If I didn't already have 3 people in there, I would totally consider just abandoning that entirely and leaving that system failure. I should consider doing that anyway. I could absolutely get away with that. I just set us up so we didn't have that much stress for the rest of the run. So if I leave this here, that's one area I don't have to worry about. That reduces us to 7 effective modules, or 6, I guess. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna have to take the health damage, but I think I'm willing to risk it. Clearly we have to clearly we have to clear this out then, if that's the case. So let's send Pakal and then Allison in here, and ideally those two would be able to clear that out themselves. And then Jean could maybe come in here and roll for dice. Now, you know what? I think I gotta roll in here and just not take the health damage. There's no real reason not to, especially because rolling in here with Jean right now allows us to get the dice for these two, potentially. It's a pretty likely chance, too, and we can use the assist in here to avoid potentially losing some 6s, which would be terrible. Plus, there's the chance of getting some more research points out of here, too. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that, yeah. I like this play. Use the 1 assist on the 6. That could get us... I think I can take this. Let's just go with that. Put the 4-3-2 in here, or we could re-roll it because there's no risk really associated with it anyway, and it's very likely that we get the 9. And we could get some higher dice for the research project, so this is pretty good. Or I could just bank this and we see what we get. Yeah, that's probably better. We'll go with that. There's a 6-5-4. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the void. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake. That was a small mistake, but that's alright. We can go like bam, bam, add the dice, and then throw it in the research projects. Small misplay there, but not really a huge deal. Now we need to think about the health. Because we got that injury die and we don't have any assists, so this is a little bit of a risk, especially if we send Kayla in first. I think she's going to have to do something else this turn. I could hack real fast just to get an assist. That might be smart. I can't kill Allison by rolling with her, though, so maybe I start with her. I can't kill Pakal either, but I guess it doesn't really matter which one we start with this time. 3-2-2. Okay. Well, that sucks. That really sucks pretty hard. I might just throw all these in this repair. And, oh boy. What if I were to... God, this sucks. I guess we can just commit all this to repair. I really don't want to risk rolling this again because I really don't want to kill Allison immediately. So let's just go ahead and play it safe. Play it cool. We're not in desperation mode right now, so it's not like we really have to re-roll to get a whole bunch of dice here. Instead, we'll send in Pakal. He's relatively safe. Hopefully no 2s this time. There we go. That'll do it. Voided die, unfortunately, but we do clear out the event, which was a pretty bad one. I just realized we had injury and void in that thing, so I'm glad we, at the end of the day, did manage to solve the dilemma. And now I think it's probably a good time to consider getting food. Pakal definitely needs it, so let's go in here and try to roll for some doubles. Probably don't need ship repair. We're looking good. Nice, alright, doubles there. +1 health to Kayla. I think I'd much rather have the 6 in research projects. And I don't think I even necessarily need to bank it. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Go for the 5. Oh, that was so close. That's okay, though. Works the research project. We're good. Cleared events again. This is awesome. Looking sweet. +1 food, -1 dice for us. Leave Pakal at 0. We'd have to give him food. Which works. I mean, this is a net gain of 1 die. No movement damage probably doesn't really matter. And it's definitely not worth sacrificing 2 dice, especially on these two. So I think I definitely have to go with that. And let's go with Pakal and Allison. Easy enough. 3 events this time. -1 food I can definitely leave alone, although I am already in there, so it's worth considering. Starting off sending Allison over into moisture seems like the easy start. I'm going to be using assists on this, unfortunately, but there's the chance I could roll for more, and Allison's just got a bunch of dice here anyway, so we're looking pretty good. 6-5 does clear out the event, and then I could re-roll the 4 and the 2. Unfortunately, well, you know what? I might just hack here and then throw the 2 into research projects. It seems like a decent idea. So we're definitely going to do that. Roll for the 5 to get the assists here. There it is. Nice. Definitely my play, right? Unless I want to do something like sedatives, which I'm pretty sure I don't need to do. I could shuffle as well, but I think I'm a lot better off doing this. So let's go like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, actually. These aren't really that great anymore. And that's not bad. Yeah, Prevent Void could be good as well. Health Kit's always a very nice one to have. And Override in the back pocket, too, is going to do us some good. In fact, Health Kits. I don't need to do that right now. Yeah, I've got assists. We can go in here and take care of business. Do I want to send anyone in there without clearing this out first? I could send Jean in here after I send in Pakal. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this. So check this out. We're going to send Pakal in here right now. We're going to roll this. And then after this, I think I'm going to go with Kayla. Probably. Oh, you know what? We're using our assistant here, though. That's unfortunate. This could get us food, but then I would be counting on us to be able to fully repair this thing. You know what? I'm going to bank this and just go for the full repair. I think Pakal can do it. Come on, baby. Big money, yeah! Nice. That's 3 5s, though. That's 2 food. But I'd much rather clear out the event, I think. That's pretty much the whole reason I'm here. So we can throw all these in this and then just throw the one in research projects, and that's okay. Or we can throw this in harvest food. But I'm not going to stay here, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to send my people out, yeah. So let's do that. And I guess we're going to start off with Kayla going into the air assembly clog. Man, maybe I should override now. If I'm going to override, I should do it for Jean. Because he's got more dice. Although I would like to roll with Jean after I roll with Kayla. We have to go in here, obviously. That's got to get cleared out. Who do I go in with first? I think I'm going to go in with Jean and override it. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like the right play here. Because I want to use the assists, obviously, and I want to give myself the best chance to use the assists, and that will do it. Yep, that's what we needed it for. Okay. Well, tell you what, let's take a chance on it again here now, because I need some big numbers on this one. A couple of stasis doesn't really matter. I'd love to be able to repair with some research projects, but it looks like I'm just going to have to play the slow game on this one. This one I still think is worth way more as a research project to us, so maybe we'll just go ahead and do this and commit the rest to the repair. This is going to be a slow one, I think, which sucks, as it is 2 ship damage. That's really not going to be that easy to clear out or, you know, account for. She's got a chance of killing herself here. Oh boy, do I even want to risk that? Maybe I could health kits now just to give her a better chance of survival. If she rolls 2 4s, she's dead. Which is so unlikely that I feel like I should maybe just go ahead and risk it, but I definitely don't want to see her die as a result of that, so I might... I hate this play. But overall, I mean, think about it. This is 4 health that we're gaining for a 1, a 3, and a 4. It's okay. And it's safer. So this is now a lot less likely to kill her, which I think is worth it. And there was 1 4. Okay, so it ended up being pretty good already. I'm going to commit both of these because they're above 3s, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Probably not going to get this. But let's go for it. Give me the 5. Give me the 5. Oh, I love you. Yes. Oh, that was beautiful. Kayla, the hero. Amazing.
I've checked our food store.
Amazing work thus far. Through 3 weeks with no damage. That's fantastic. +1 health for all crew, -20 stress for us, or +20 stress for us is very good. I don't think I can afford to sacrifice ship health anymore, so I might just take this. But unfortunately, it does lose a little efficiency. And this sort of counters my play of keeping stress low by default, so maybe I could take this chance. I am going to. I'm gonna be crazy today. Let's give Kayla these dice. We have a lot of dice. That's always a good sign. Not too shabby. We got 1 assist here to work with. We got a lot of health on 2 of our guys here, Pakal and Jean. So let's... I'm sorry. I have no idea whether or not this is a man or a woman, by the way. I'm just going to go ahead and roll with a man. I apologize if that upsets anyone. I don't know. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten any clarification on that. Let's go with Pakal first. That seems wise. And we'll probably hold off on the specialist for now, too. 6-2-1. Okay, not too shabby. Bank the 6, roll again. Probably will do the job. 6 and a 4. Hot diggity damn, Pakal. Look at you. Snazzy, boy. I like it. And then the -1 dice all in here, which is great, actually, that we get to send everybody in here now, because we could definitely use some ship repair. And they're only stasis die as well. Dice, I should say. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Kayla, no, actually, let's go with the proper order here. We're gonna go Specialist Dr. captain. Because that's how things should go. It's the standard fare there of just trying to allow for the possibility of gaining both health and dice for the people that are already in here. And it makes sense to throw both of these in ship repair, actually, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And let's just throw these two in here as well. It's not really a huge deal, and I'm pretty damn sure we're going to be able to clear this out anyway, so no problem. No problem. And another 2 will get us another point in ship repair as well. The 5 is not a terrible idea. How about this, though? 4... We go 4-1 to clear this out. 2 goes in ship repair. 6 for the, well, I don't know. I guess we go 6 in the health and then 5 in the research project. Yeah. Sure. I don't need specific dice here, really, so I can pretty much just do anything. I can do whatever I want. I'm a crazy person. Whoa! And now we don't even need to send the captain in here, actually. We can totally do something else with him. Go for food. We could try for, more assists, maybe? I don't know. I think the food is definitely the best way to go right now. Food gets Pakal back up to 5 dice, ideally. So let's go ahead and send him in over here. We could always get more research points as well if we don't end up getting doubles from this, which, sort of is starting to feel like maybe that is gonna happen. Maybe it's not gonna love me. Ah, there it is. I knew you had it in you. I knew deep down there was something special there. 1 die for a 5 and a 6 seems like a terrible trade. So I think instead... No, I kind of like having the 7 repair special tool, so let's just go ahead and do this. And, we'll go that way. Yeah, I like MCC Override as well. These are good options. Repair modules, or repairing modules through research projects, I feel, is extremely useful. Another amazing week. This is going great. This is by far my best start. +1 dice for all crew, -1 health for all crew is a trade-off I could consider, actually. But we could go +1 food, -1 ship again, which is very good right now, considering we just gained 3 ship health points. So let's go ahead and do that one. That's the safer play. And, Pakal needs this. I think we're gonna hold off on the extra food for now. We'll just bank it. That blows. That is hardcore. Okay, that's what we need to worry about. Assists come first, I think, and I don't have any from the research projects. This is a very bad event. Holy shit. Well, who can't die by rolling? Allison and Jean. So I think we have to send those 2 in first. And hope that they just get some amazing stuff. Actually, yeah, this is a good time to consider MCC Override and special tools. I could even maybe send Pakal over to the control box ORU fail instead and have him roll that. Much less chance of him dying from that one, although he could just roll 5 6s and totally fuck me over if he felt like it. But that allows us to potentially get a bunch more research points and make clearing out this LHP a lot easier. Plus, we have 1 assist to roll with that, too. So if we send both of them in, maybe. And then we'll have to roll with one of these guys, I would imagine. And then we can send in the specialist afterward to get more support, or more dice from the life support. I'm starting to fall in love with this idea. I think I'm going to do it. Let's go with Pakal first. I can afford the loss of health as well. This is probably going to be the right play. 1 injury is not a big deal. Let's go with... So we can do 6-3-2, and that's our MCC Override, and then we get the repair, so that looks good to me. That is exactly what I wanted out of this, so that is perfect. And now we go... Now we go with Allison. I think we have to, right? She's the only one that won't die if she rolls all 3 injuries. Man, this just sucks, but this is by far the best option we have. Let's just hope. Alright, 1's not bad. Certainly could be worse. Now we're definitely going to use this. Completely going to use that. And then we've got our 5 here, and then we could go with just life support die with the 3. And the 6 in the research projects, and there we go. Ooh, nice, we got disaster reduce as well. Hell yes, that is awesome. We have cleared the events, and we have 2 people remaining. Are you kidding me? What sort of madness is this? How do we get so lucky? Okay. Do we want to reduce stress? I don't think so. I still think food is the best play. We only have the potential for 2. I think I'd rather get food than get ship health right now. So I think I'm going to swap the positions of Jean and Kayla. Since Kayla has the better chance to roll doubles here. There's the 6s, and I've already got this. And the health doesn't even really matter, so yeah, let's just take whatever doubles it gives me. Doesn't really matter too much right now. Very good, holy crap. I might even still do this, but the 5 is also better, so there we go. Terrific rolls from Kayla. Kayla has been outstanding so far. This is awesome. I am so happy about this. Ship repair as well, are you kidding me? This is beautiful. Okay, it's 6. Sure, yeah, give me another die there. Cool. How is this happening? Genuinely, this is shocking to me. I cannot believe it. +2 assist, -1 ship is probably going to be the way I go here. I don't think I'm willing to sacrifice their health for +2 ship. Yeah, that seems ridiculous. So let's just go with the assists here. Full assists, I can honestly give them food. But I don't even know if I need to. I think I'll give it to the captain just because he has so much health. And then Kayla might be a little risky to give her too many here. Alright, yeah, these ones are starting to look a little worse. The disaster reduce seems like it might have to be the play here. We have 3 assists, so it's definitely time to consider rolling in propellant fire right now. Which I think we clear that out way ahead of the hull breach. Definitely the worst of the 2. Let's go with, let's start with Pakal in here. I don't think there's any problem with that. He needs the assists as well. 6-4, that's good. Couple of assists knocked out. Void and injury, which would have been terrible. We have special tools as well. That might do it if I can consider that. Let me bank these 2. And I think I'm going to roll again. I'm not too afraid of this. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, yeah, that'll do it. Avoided the injury again. That's all of our assists, unfortunately. But this does mean that we can clear this out entirely just with Pakal here. Let's go, yeah, let's do it. 6-6-4-1, and then there's the special tools for full repair. Awesome. Very good. Hull breach. Absolutely our next play. Let's just send everybody down there, right? Yeah, I don't think there's really any reason not to. The stasis dice sort of suck, but it does sort of get countered by the fact that we can put everything in research projects anyway, because since it's totally open now. But these are incredible rolls. I think I might, yeah, just pile it all on in there. Why not? That's big. Nearly completely reduced now, and I think we might even be able to, well, tell you what. I think I'd rather take the guarantee of clearing it out with Jean. Because Kayla still needs some decent rolls to be able to clear this out. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to take the chance on it, though. I think we have a good enough chance to where I'm willing to do this. Plus, if she gets really good rolls here, like a 6-6-5 or something like that, she could be looking at +2 health for these guys, plus clearing this out. So let's hope for the best. She's been doing well. She's been doing pretty good, right? Alright, stasis on the 1. That's acceptable. Actually, you know what? That is so terrible. We were so close. Damn it. Oh, that's the worst. Alright, we'll tell you what. I might still take the health, and then Jean might come in here and just roll for a bunch of stress reduction, extra dice, research projects. That seems okay. I really want to get rid of this, because 2 ship damage is obviously not something I want to let stick around. Or I could be absolutely insane and roll this 4. And if I'm going to send Jean in here anyway, you know what? I might as well try it. She's been doing good, but alright. That's fair. That's fair. So yeah, let me do this. And Jean will come in here and clear it out pretty easily the rest of the way. And the stasis die, I still don't mind them too much. You know, this 1 is probably better as a research point. I don't think it matters too much in the grand scheme, but then again, 1-6 could clear this out if I put it in here. No, I think I'd rather use it and maybe shuffle the research projects around. I think that's a better use of my resources there. He can definitely afford the health loss, not really a big deal. And there's that, okay. 3 stasis die, that sucks. But there's the 4-3, and then I could use the 6 here, shuffle this, put the 2 and the 1 in the research projects. But that would mean shuffling disaster reduce, and I don't know if I want to do that. How am I going to use these? I kind of want to just put this in here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, you know what? I should have put the 2 and the 1 in there and then re-rolled the 3. Yeah, that was the right play. That was the right play. Whoops. But that's all right. I think I can just let the 1 go. Can't do anything with it, so we're good. Not too bad. Getting through this point with this being like the 1 event we've had left over is acceptable, I guess. I can put up with it, right? Yeah, poor me. +1 food, -1 dice for us. That's not bad. I think I'd rather have that than the stress. Let's go ahead and do it. And there's that. Honestly, I could consider just giving Allison a food. But I think with 4 weeks left, we'll play it a little safe. All right, well, we want assists here, but sadly not looking like we're gonna have an opportunity to get those. Let's start with that, though, because I do have a lot of food. 2 being a lot, relatively speaking, I guess. Yeah, we gotta do that. All right, who are we starting with? Do we just go Specialist Doctor Captain again? I don't see a reason really why not. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, let's do it. Again, just a double injury. No thank you. Luckily avoided it that time, though. Yeah, I guess just throw everything in there. This is gonna require some really good luck. I think I'm willing to risk some rerolls here, though. Let's try to get some good stuff. And yeah, I want higher than a 3. I want to be greedy this time. Oh, rolled right past the 6, damn it. Okay, well, tell you what, let's just go ahead and get food, since that cancels that out anyway, so... Worst case scenario, I might even just let this hang around for a while. I'm gonna keep contributing to it, but maybe I use a disaster reducer to potentially get rid of this thing. Yeah, actually. That's definitely a lower priority. I'd much rather get rid of the MSA overheat. That uses our assists, which I'm okay with, because I'd like to get better rolls anyway. I wonder if Gene could clear this out himself. That would be pretty fantastic. Let's try. Give it a shot. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That'll do it. Hell yeah. The 6s and 5s. Look at that. He's so proud of himself. You smug little devil. So we're looking at 6, 11, 14, 17. So we're going to have to use all 3 of our big dice, I think. If I'm doing my math right here. This is going to be 6 and then 11, 16, yeah. And then we got that 3 left over. Okay, that works. That'll do. Roll it up. Oh, that sucks. Damn. How about a quick patch? 2s and 1s are going to be easy to come by. I think I can go ahead and do that. That seems worth it. Now! Interesting choice to make again. I think I'm still gonna just... Well, let's see. I think I roll with Pakal first. And I think I'd rather clear this out than send Kayla in here. She's gonna take a point of health damage if I send her through this to try to clear out the FDO air. Which is probably not the wisest choice. I think I definitely start with Pakal here, though. The 1 stasis die, huh? Okay. Well, he's not going to be able to clear this by himself, unfortunately. What I could do is just go with no movement damage and then allow Kayla to get in here without taking damage, but she can probably afford it, honestly. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I'd rather have the 6 in the repair anyway. So let's just throw these all in here and let's throw this one in the research point. And allow her to just take the damage. I don't think it's that big of a deal. She'll be fine. No problem. 3 3s and a 2, huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and just put the 3 and the 2 in there. Roll all 3 of these, see if we can't get some health for the 2 of them. Seems alright. Nice. Okay. Sadly the 2 in there as well, but does get us this. Gives us a 6 in the research projects, which is always nice. Plus 3 dice for 1 crew, obviously not going to use that right now. Let's just go ahead and abandon that. Fine by me. -1 food. Certainly not the worst thing that could happen. I'm going to let you guys watch this one again. It's been a while.
Are they us? What's happening to them? Are we seeing ourselves? Oh, that's insane. What's happening to us?
That's impossible!
Minus 30% stress again. God damn. Look at that. And the +1 ship as well. Still definitely don't need that. I think I can go ahead and make this trade again. They are all so damn calm. This is so nice. It's beautiful. Okay, not too bad. EATCS fail, absolutely a top priority. The battery temp is unfortunate. That, again though, down in operations with 3 weeks left to go, that might be one we leave behind. Especially with it having an injury and a void die. I think we're gonna go ahead and let this one stand. Let's go into EATCS fail with the captain first, because I'd like to use the assists on the void die here. And there's a 5542. Okay, that's a complete repair. Yes, sir. Although I could chance this. But what's the best case scenario? Nah, I can't even do it yet. No point. Might as well clear it out with Gene. Next. Is that... Okay, when it's a sandwich, it's a euro, right? But what about when it's in a spaceship? Is it called a gyro then? I don't know. I'm lost and confused, helplessly. Let's start with Pakal. He's definitely got the best chance to clear this out, and he could get some ship health here, which, if I'm going to leave this here, seems like a really good option to start gaining some ship health from that. Yeah, so let's do it. Might even get disaster reduce here as well if we get a whole bunch of good dice. Let's see it. Couple of 4s. The 442 will clear it out, and then we can just roll these two again. Sure. Works for me. Not too shabby. I could go for another reroll, but fuck it. Oh, got the 6 again, but that does give us ship health like we wanted, and then there we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. I don't know why why was I distraught? I should have been so excited about that. Okay, so now, man, we are not going to be losing food. We don't need a roll in there, and I almost don't want to. I'd rather roll in a different room to try to get a 5 and a 6, and then allow Allison to just use disaster reduce in her module and just clear that out completely, and then maybe even just go get health or something. I don't know. Go get assists, actually, might be the better play, too. Or I could go repair the ship. Equally important. I've got a couple of options here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just roll with Kayla inside of the flight control to avoid taking damage and just to go for the 4 and the 5 and get disaster reduce. It's a crazy play, but I like it. 4 and a 5. Come on, there's our 5. We're going to bank that. I will probably take this. No, I think I'd rather have the extra die to potentially get a 4 out of this. There it is! Nice! Oh, that's perfect. This is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, very good. We're going to leave the module, discard that die. Allison, right there. Disaster reduce. As soon as she gets in here. Bam. Done. Cleared out. No problemo. Now, I guess we just go for food, since we're already in here. And no matter what, we're just looking for any doubles. And she's got extra rerolls as well, so this is great. There's a couple 1s. That works. Does the job. I'm glad we have all these empty research projects now as well. Oh, beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. Everything's going so well. Amphetamine, too. Hell yes. 1 damage from the battery temp, that's it. And that's what we wanted, too.
Makes any sense. It keeps changing. Is this real? Is this something that's happening now, or something that's going to happen? Can we stop it? And if so, how?
Bomb, bomb, bomb. +2 ship, -1 dice for us. Totally don't need that. Well, you know what? Maybe. We don't need the health for sure. Everybody's fine health-wise. Yeah, let's do it. Then we got food to supplant that, so not too shabby. I'm gonna bank this still. 2 more weeks left. Let's play it cool. Ah, okay, yeah, now we're starting to get some nasty shit. Oh boy. -2 health all is pretty bad, and I can probably clear that out with Gene, and I've got my 1 assist already. Amphetamine would be really nice this turn, though. How can I make that happen? Pipe rupture first, right? And then we can prevent injury if we get the 6. But that is a huge order now that I think about it. That's very unlikely to happen for me. I think instead we just roll with Gene for now. He's not going to die from this. Because we have the 1 assist, so he's not even capable of killing himself. There's that. The 641 clears it out, and then we've got the 6 and the 2 left over that we can just re-roll, I think. Yep, that does the job. Or I can just do 6-6 and then re-roll 3 dice. Since it doesn't really matter too much which ones I use. Ship repair would be good too. Okay, that works. Let's go with 5-3. And then... do I want to shuffle these? I think I am going to, actually. I don't think I'm going to use amphetamine. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Prevent stasis. Might be nice. Maybe. All the same, though, that's a very good result there. Yeah, you know what, actually? We might do this. Because we could use these dice to get more food, and then we could just have insane amounts of dice moving forward. We have to clear out the pipe rupture, that's for sure. This is only, you know what, yeah, it's not worth it. I'd rather have the research points for something else. Maybe I need suppression later on, so yeah. Let's do this instead. Start with specialist here. No huge risks involved, let's just go for the clear. Nice, wow, triple 5s. If I needed food more, I would totally do that, but I totally don't, so whatever. In fact, yeah, let's just do this. There's that, and then just throw that in there because it's useless. Good. Okay. So here's the thing. Next week, we want to leave to Mars. I don't think I can afford to let the airflow fail stay there. So let's just send both of them in. Sort of shitty the way this has to go down, but... Yeah, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. We might get a little unlucky here. Double 6 and shit. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. And I'm gonna chance this. Not a huge risk. Might lose the die. There it is. Splendid. I just had to jinx myself, didn't I? Alright, 12 left. Good chance. Or sorry, only 10 left, actually. Yeah, this is even better. A very solid chance of clearing this out. 6-6-3. Beautiful. Do it. Yeah, we're done. Awesome. And I don't want to use this, so we're good. That's fantastic. 1 week to Mars.
Almost made it.
1 week.
We've been through, there's no turning back. It's a suicide mission. But then again, maybe it always was.
Just tell me I'm not going to get completely fucked over right at the end here. Do I want to do -2 ship? I don't think I want to risk that. I think I'd rather just do this. Yeah, and we got food to replace that, so that's all good. I'd much rather the specialist have them for the rerolls. Yep, that'll do. Okay. Wow. Wow, we can just go. We can we'll just all leave. No movement damage. Suppression. Everybody just leave, right? 3 damage to the ship, we're all good. No health, oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. I didn't even need to use the research points. I'm probably gonna get no movement damage here. Yeah, look at that. Holy crap. Roll for fun. Get the 5. Get the 5. There it is. Yeah, all the research points. 5, 3, 2. Sweet. Might even repair arm for shits and giggles. Bam. Flight control! I was not expecting this. This is a pretty outstanding result. We're looking for the 1 now, just to make me feel good about getting all the research points. Ah, fuck it, repair arm. Why not, man? At this point, what's the use of hanging around? Shuffle them up. Might even get some food out of this thing. This is just far and away the best result I've ever had. This is absolute insanity. Boom. It's just kind of boring at this point, isn't it? Yawnsville, USA. Bam. We have full ship health. Holy crap. Gene, how do you feel, buddy? It's been a long time coming to this kind of victory, huh? But we got it. We got it, yes! Stimulants for fun! And we did it! Complete and total victory.
There were times I thought we'd never doubted it would even be here if we did. But there it is at last. Mars. It's time to learn the truth. Mission accomplished. Do not expect survivors.
Neat. All right. Well, that was very satisfying. Let's see what the final score here was. 17-15. Got a couple of penalties there for events remaining, but totally worth it in my opinion. I think we strategically left those over to make sure we could get through, and we did indeed. All 4 crew landed on Mars. Minimal stress at the end of it. That's a nice score. I'm pretty proud of that. Thanks for watching this episode of Tharsis, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm really proud to have that full crew survival run under my belt now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.